Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's been a bit of a while. It's me, it's Raine, here with my good friend TJ,
Hello, hello!
on this lovely YouTube channel that I got as a pre-order bonus for pre-order Splatoon 3 for the Nintendo Switch. I would do a little bit of a recap for this episode, but I do not remember what we were doing.
I do, we
So-
were in the church.
We were in the church.
The previous episode, episode 28, I believe, was titled, Take Me to Church. And we were in church.
Well, I guess that means that when I click this continue button right here, that's where we'll go right back to. It has been a while since
It
I've
has
played this
been a
game.
while. I was right, we were in church.
Here we are.
To catch up, there was this strange nothingness at the back of the church where no sound was coming from, and this lady's investigating it.
Yeah. Did we talk to her?
We did.
Let's see.
What is it?
Oh, but there's more to talk about. Okay.
Yes, there is. Just a note, Raine might cut out a little bit. She's having weird internet issues, but
It's a little bit funky.
yeah. It seems to have stabilized as we started recording.
That's
Should
good.
be good.
All right.
Oh, Joy, I have to reset up my template for these videos because I'm using a new editing software because my
Oh.
Vegas subscription ran out and I didn't have like $200 to drop on another year of it.
Oh, damn. All right.
And I'm not going to admit to piracy in a video that's going on the internet.
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
You did do that.
Yeah, I did do that. Are you the lead programmer of We're All Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Ugh. 1 point off.
Yeah.
Did I forget to change clothes? I might have forgotten to change clothes.
It's whatever.
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
I mean, I can ask where the hole's located. It's that big silent zone, right?
That's what
Somewhere
they're getting at,
underneath
yeah.
those roof beams, I assume.
Interesting.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the Crabman might be responsible somehow?
No, I don't.
That's all I need to know about it for now.
Great. Thanks.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Right.
Great.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Same here. It doesn't connect here. Not like disco does, anyway.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Okay, she has seen the Crabman, she said.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh. But you know he's around.
Yes.
He must have seen you.
And?
And the Crabman has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about crap men.
Okay.
She seems generally cool with his presence, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, quests. Got a lot of them still.
Let's go back to the ravers. Oh, wait, no. I'm not gonna run in here. This little bird inside. All right. Let's see. Let's check on these clothing items again. Empathy, interfacing.
Your logic's actually being buffed right now.
Okay. Let's go back down this way towards the ravers. Can I... Here, hold on.
There you go.
Here, excuse me, Ken. Okay, I still can't interact with them.
Mm-hmm.
The ravers are down this way, right? No, they're up?
They're up and around the church. They're in a tent on the ice.
Yeah. Ooh.
I believe you knocked down a bridge.
Have I been up this way? Doesn't
No,
look
you
like
have
it.
an entire area to still explore.
Oh, yeah. Jacket?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Let's look at it.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
It might be a clue.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
No.
Me neither.
You should still take it.
And I'm not taking it. Ooh, I take those though.
Yeah.
Makeshift roof. What's this? Little locks thing? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there is a way to lockpick stuff, and I just never got it.
You get it later. There is a way, you just haven't gotten there yet.
Let's see. New glasses. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception.
Yep, you know, just a minus to one of your best stats. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Money. Money over here.
Now, there is a second place for you to sleep in the game, other than the whirling in rags.
I mean, I've already paid for tonight for the Rollin and Rags, though.
The smell,
You have.
It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. The signs of decaying meat. It announces itself from 24 meters away. A warning, a memento.
Oh, is that a corpse up there?
Okay, I can't think of the word memento mori without immediately thinking of Markiplier.
Yeah, I was wearing an Unasada's hoodie earlier today.
Fair enough.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Another note, you need to check out this place because this was one of your potential shot locations.
Oh.
I want to say this is B double prime if you check your quest log.
Oh, yeah, right.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Let's look at the tear. 2
empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
It's the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
In the kebab wrapper?
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
What you looking at?
Trying to see if there are clothes I want to have while I'm while I'm messing with this body.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Ah, yes, the man from Heimdall. Put on your tie. Maybe I'll talk to you.
Oh, I just straight up took it off. Hold on. My tie's not going to talk to me. Like, you can't trick me into thinking that that's a thing in this game. I know that you're gaslighting me.
I swear to God, it talks. I think your
I don't
imagination just isn't
know.
high enough. Don't got enough Inland Empire.
I don't know. It's never talked to me before. All right.
What is your Inland Empire stat, by the way? I'm
A
curious.
man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Let's look at his clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom made.
Search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Let's look at the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here. A .75-liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
There, all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Damn. It's his head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
This seems like a bad idea.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We found him. I think we should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can let them know we are taking the case.
Okay, and then you also have that library card you can...
Yep.
Somewhere around here, there's a point at which you can use your big brain to see if you think this is where the shot came from.
Mhm.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Look at the back.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by. If lost, please return whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Well, that's good at least.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
No Man from Hyamdall, though.
No Man from Hyamdall.
Poor taste. Need to read more Man from Hyamdall.
I mean, if you're gonna read Man from Hyamdall, you don't rent the books, you just buy them.
That's
Then
true.
you get forever. Whoa. Oh.
There's a point somewhere around here where you can examine where you think the shot came from.
Mm-hmm. We head up this way.
No, there's a fence up there.
We head up that. No.
Nope, still a fence.
Down and around we go.
The boardwalk keeps going. If you go back up the stairs. Go back up the stairs. And then take an immediate left.
There's also this.
Yeah.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Last time you called a pizza place.
I mean,
Cool.
it wasn't random last time. It was just, to us, it was random because of amnesia.
Still
Yeah.
calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
No, this is not Pierre.
Do you have any news about Pierre?
No, I have nothing.
Sure you do. No one has anything nowadays. You're either a salesman or a statistician of some kind. I am not interested in cooperating.
I don't know who I am, but who are you?
I was a baroness.
Pause. There is silence on the other end.
You won't get me, and you won't get my money.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Okay. We have met the Baroness now.
We sure have.
Where does the boardwalk keep going?
Okay, go back down through that fence.
Oh.
You could just take a left and keep going.
Okay. Oops. Back. People.
Yeah, people.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Worm Fiend's coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why? Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D? It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Okay. Anyways.
But of course, what else?
Thanks, bye?
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna fix my outfit.
There you are. Perfect. Looks perfectly normal. People just go around wearing those big armored gloves all the time.
Yeah.
Now, I think we've been going for a little bit over half an hour, but I think we should keep going since it's been 2 months. Let the return episode be a bit longer.
Let's look at this.
Yeah.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's head down this way. Ooh,
Now, if I recall,
little hidden thing.
yeah, a little hidden thing.
$1.
But if I recall, there is something, a quest you're currently missing because you need to get something out of the Hardys that you didn't.
Oh. I mean, I still have to talk to them for other stuff, don't I?
I think so. Check your quest log. Yes, you need to get Ruby's location out of the Hardys.
Yep. And I was planning on doing that later. Door... Have we looped around? I think we've looped around.
You've looped around. That loops around to the tent.
So I'm gonna head back down this way.
Yeah. Because this keeps going this way.
Ooh. Little blue circle.
I think that heads down towards the fishing village. Yeah, you're heading back towards the fishing village.
Like it, yeah.
But you can keep going to the left.
Ooh. Another little thing.
Yeah. No boat in the boathouse. Oh boy.
Yo.
Superstar glasses.
Hell yeah.
What's your
Another
thought
dog.
cabinet look like right now?
Do we have anything running?
White morning.
White morning.
Don't even know the context for this. Oh, isn't this the one that you got from finally seeing the opening credits?
I think so.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Oh, damn. Whoa.
Yeah.
A heroic check that I have a 92% chance on?
Yeah, because you've gotten so much lore.
Even more bullet holes.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make this check. Watch me fail it.
Unable to piece
Oh my
together the
God.
big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
This game hates you
Thanks everyone so much
sometime.
for watching, and we will see you next episode.
Bye-bye.